So in 2023, there's going to be lots of different things that are basically going on. So for one, we're going to be getting new iPhones. That's pretty much typical towards the end of the year. We're going to probably get a brand new AR/VR headset from Apple as well. But if you rewind back, every single middle of the year, we get a brand new iOS update. Now, this specific year, a lot of things could end up changing, and not because Apple wants to have them change, mostly because there's a lot of laws that are now coming around, and specifically when we take a look at some of the oldest iPhones that are still sticking around, things like the iPhone 8, iPhone 8 Plus, and the iPhone 10, these iPhones are actually probably going to hopefully experience some of these massive upgrades within the next version of iOS. So this next version is going to probably be called iOS 17 if they still go with the numerical way they've been doing their whole entire life. And when you take a look at iOS 16, it was a good upgrade, but they discontinued a lot of phones. They discontinued the iPhone 6s and the iPhone 7 at the exact same time. It's very rare for Apple to do something like that and then discontinue the next iPhone immediately. If we take a look at the last time that happened, the iPhone 5s and the 6, the 6s and the 7 basically lasted for a long period of time. If you take a look even before that, the iPhone 5, it got discontinued, and then the 5s got discontinued way after. So I don't think the iPhone 10 and those iPhones are going to be discontinued, now or this year. I still think it's going to be quite a bit of time, maybe at least until the end of iOS 17. So that brings us to the big upgrade. This specific version of software potentially could end up bringing third-party application support. Now, we have always had the ability of installing third-party apps via sideloading, via web app kind of situations, even jailbreaking if you want to. But with the iPhone 10 in particular, this is an iPhone that looks, in my opinion, like the more recent versions of iPhones. You are still maintaining those gesture-based designs, you're still maintaining a pretty decent build quality, and it's not, it's an old phone, don't get me wrong, but it's not, severely outdated. The hardware there is still very, very good, and it's a very cheap phone nowadays. Probably less than $200 now. You can buy this thing all day, which is impressive. And if this iPhone is to get iOS 17, which is pretty much what's expected, we are going to be getting a massive improvement from this iPhone perspective in that third-party application support and so many other areas as well. So I say that to say, if you currently own an iPhone 10 and you're happy with it, I would recommend keeping it for as long as you can. Maybe keep it for a little bit longer. But another big thing is, you might want to just, stick around with this iPhone at least until iOS 17 comes around. If it does come around and it revamps your whole entire iOS, system, then that's great. But if it's horrible and if there's still a lot of glitches, what we can do, go ahead and just sell it, and you can buy then an iPhone 12 or iPhone 13 in the used market. And by then, those prices would have gone down a little bit too. So that pretty much covers that up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.